So what does it mean to come out and have a performance like this right off the bat to start the season?
It's a great thing for our team. It was a team effort, everything. Like the O-line was like awesome today, so it was a good team win.
With Mike out, did you and Darius put any extra pressure on yourself to step up, or is it just business as usual?
No, it was just a group of running backs. We knew we were going to be down a couple of guys, so we knew we had to do it, so we got it done.
What did you see out there that allowed you to pick up some yardage and some big plays?
It was really just the blocking. My O-line blocking, the receivers blocking out on the perimeter. It was just amazing. Those holes were like wide open.
Any big adjustment to the new turf? Anything that you could tell from a running standpoint?
I'm running a lot faster. That's about it.
Is it a big difference? I mean, can you tell when you're making your cuts and how does it feel? How does it feel different?
It feels pretty good. The grass will move a little bit, so you would slip a little bit, but the turf is, sturdy, so get good grip on it, run a little faster.
Y'all talk about being deep. A lot of that talk during the preseason about next man up, and the running back is one of the deepest positions on the field, even the freshmen getting in there. Talk about the competition that allows y'all to push each other in practice every day.
Yeah, we push each other every day to get better. Like, it's a competition every single day. You can't take one play off. You can't take not one day off. Every day we're looking to get each other better.
Larry, talk about the play. What happened out there?
Well, that was a bad snap, and Solomon Brown he knocked it out for me and just let me make the play. So, I picked it up really slow, but I had to get it on in the end zone.
A lot of people said that was a turf fumble because the way it rolled and it bounced up for you on the regular grass. That might have done that. What do you see when the ball's rolling around?
Well, when the ball's rolling around, all I see is the ball and I see the end zone. So I just took advantage of the opportunity.
How big a play was that? Because they were kind of moving it on y'all. Y'all were on the field for a long time, and then you had to go right back out there after you scored, and they moved it right back on you again. Y'all were a little gassed there in the third quarter.
We were gassed. I think that did a lot for us as far as momentum goes. They had taken the momentum back a little bit, but I feel like that's the point in the game where it really just flipped over, and then we just really just dominated them after that.
You guys had some big stops, but just after one game, what's the biggest thing you think you can work on as a defense as a whole?
As a defense as a whole, communication. We had a few communication lapses, and we had some misassignments. So all that stuff, we just have to cover that in practice. We have to get back right.
Just to start with a win, how big is that for you guys for this season?
Oh, it's great. It's great. It's always good to start with a win, and to win in this fashion, it definitely gives us the team confidence, and we'll definitely carry that into the next game.
I thought Kyle really came in and gave you. They had the ball for like 18 plays in the third quarter.
Forever.
And Kyle came in at that 79-yard. How big was that?
Well, it was huge because they're driving, and if we don't get that turnover, it's a 6-point game. Our defense is gassed. They drive it back down again. We needed to drive there because if we go 3 and out, we put our defense would have played the whole quarter. To be able to come out, his first game action in 2 years or over a year, he handled it great. There were some third downs. He got us out, got us in some good plays. That was a key drive of the game because I thought we started up well, up 20-0. They score up before half, and you could see the momentum going a little bit. But I was proud of his execution.
How much did that defensive touchdown make a difference?
Well, it was huge. I think it was 20-7 at that time. They had a great drive, and their quarterback cramps or whatever happened, and we're on the ropes. You get that when you go back up, 3 touchdowns, and they drive right back down and score. But we always had that 2-touchdown cushion. If it had got to 6 points, I feel like we'd have won the game. We wouldn't have panicked, but you don't like seeing that, especially when you wait for the fireworks. So it was good to keep that cushion, and we were able to, milk that clock there in the fourth quarter. Had 2 good drives to finish it, and that's what you want to see from a team.
You have that experienced offensive line. You need a drive. You just pounded 11 straight runs, a couple of option plays. Kyle gives you that little different dimension there. But, when you had to pound it, you could pound it.
We did, and that was our plan coming in. We felt like we matched up with them up front. We're not going to match up with everybody up front, but we felt like we did with them, and we wanted to take advantage of that. And if you watch the game, we run a lot of just traditional run plays. We didn't run a lot of option plays tonight, just trying to establish that identity there. And it worked for a while. They took it away from us some. I thought we had a couple of drives. If we'd have finished, there before the half, just we weren't executing our passing game, and I think we only threw the ball twice in the second half. So that's some area we got to improve.
How do you feel like the guys reacted to the new turf? Actually playing an actual game on it.
I don't know. We acted like we were dying. Everybody dropping out there like flies. So I hope it wasn't because of this. But it was a beautiful setting. I mean, the fireworks there were awesome. It was a great night out. It looked like a nice crowd. I mean, it's pretty special to be honest with you. I mean, you want to run out and have a full packed house, and you got beautiful weather, and the field looks great. You don't have to worry about putting divots in. It was a heck of a day. I think it's obviously you can't get the next one without the first one, so you always want to try to get that one, especially when you're expected to win. I mean, we're expecting to win this game, and so for us to do that and ultimately do it in convincing fashion. There for a while it was tight, but one, you can do it and you can teach so much off of it and say, hey, we won, but look what we didn't do well, and then we could have been. They focus more. If you'd went in and blew them out, it wouldn't have mattered. So it's good to be in a tight game and see how we respond in some action. So I think you can never, to get that first one out of the way, I think is the most important. Once you do, especially if you have higher expectations. We've tried to simmer those down a little bit, and we played for a championship today. So y'all probably called it the Golden Sword. So we won the Golden Sword versus North Greenville. So we'll have another championship next week. So we're trying to just get that mindset, and it's good to be 1-0.